Welcome everyone to the Maryland Native Plant Society meeting. We are going to begin with our annual meeting. I'm first going to be calling the annual meeting to order. And then next on the agenda is the results of the voting for the slate of officers and directors. The officers in the slate are for president, Judy Fulton, that's me. I should have introduced myself first. Vice President, Bradley Simpson, Treasurer, Kirsten Hoffman, and Secretary, Prue Foster. Prue and Kirsten have been in these positions for the past year. Directors are Ashley Bowers, Alan Brown, Lauren Hubbard, who has been president for a couple of years and has asked to become president emerita. Liz McDowell, who is also the coordinator for the Western Mountains chapter. Karen Molinas, who is also the coordinator for the Southern Maryland chapter. And Christina, I'm going to say Christina N rather than my botching your last name. Christina, do you want to give us the pronunciation of your last name there?
Nisi Porciucas.
Thank you. And Christina is also the coordinator for the Eastern Shore chapter. And then Rod Simmons. Now, the slate was sent out. All the votes that we have received are in favor. In addition, the way the election is run is that anyone who does not explicitly vote is considered a positive vote for the slate. Because of that and the people who voted, the slate has been, everyone on this slate has been elected unanimously. So the officers and the directors will start immediately. Kirsten Hoffman is now going to give the financial report, so I am going to stop sharing so that she can bring that up. Take it away, Kirsten.
All right, thank you, Judy. So as Judy mentioned, I am the treasurer for the Maryland Native Plant Society. And at our annual meeting, we like to give you a picture of what has happened in the last calendar year financially. So this first statement is our statement of financial position. And the Plant Society currently is in a good financial position. You can see there for the year end 2024, we have just over $138,000 of cash on hand. That's our checking account, savings account, and 2 CDs that we own. And this is about $11,000 increase from the cash on hand at the end of 2023. And I did put that little trend in there so you can see that our numbers are slowly increasing, which gives us lots of flexibility to add new programming and do really exciting things for the members. So I want to thank everybody for your generosity. It's really nice to see our financial strength here. To break down below where we have the revenue and expenditures, total revenue for 2024 was $50,737. And you can see that dipped a little bit in 23, but we're bringing that back up. And thanks to you all renewing your memberships and giving donations. And our expenditures last year were $38,774. And we've kept our expenditures really under control. So, it's up a little bit, but just slightly. So we had a good year, and I will show you one other thing just in case people wonder, like, what do we spend our money on? And how do we get our revenue? So let me switch. This is the statement of activity. And I wanted to share that one of the big projects we did this year was putting all of our financial data into QuickBooks. And this involved linking our website. So everything that is ordered and donated on our website would flow into QuickBooks. And this statement comes directly from QuickBooks. In the past, treasurers spent lots of hours putting spreadsheets together and adding numbers, but this statement was generated right from QuickBooks. So we are getting our money's worth now. So the first part of this breaks down that revenue number that I shared, the 50,737. And you can see we have three main revenue sources. One is donations. So again, thank you all for doing that. Both donations that come in from an individual and ones when we have our speakers, that when people donate money, that comes with our speakers and field trips. So you can see those two numbers that add up to 17,000. Our big revenue is our membership fees. So we appreciate all you members out there, and that really is what keeps us going. That's our bread and butter there. And then we have a little bit of sales of publications. We currently have 3 publications on our website that are for sale, and we really just sell these to recover the cost of producing the publications. So that's that 2,155. So that's a small number. So that adds up to the 50,737. And then I'll scroll down a bit and look at expenditures. So what do we spend our money on? First of all, we support our chapters. Last year we were just supporting one. Now we've added Eastern Shore, so that will go up a bit, but it's exciting to see that happening too. In order to use credit cards, we pay just over $1,500 a year in order to give you all the convenience of using your credit cards. Those are just the fees to us. The next expense are grants, which is really great. We support a handful of students at nearby universities to do research in the plant world, and we spent about $4,500 on grants last year. Some necessary but not exciting expenses. We have almost $2,000 of liability insurance that we maintain. Our next piece is our meetings, where we do pay our speakers. We have great speakers, and it's nice to be able to give them a small amount just to thank them for speaking for us. And last on this page, we produced 2 wonderful editions of Marylandica, and that costs $11,418, and that's to design them, to print them, and to send them out to you. So I think that was well worth. Those were great issues this year. Otherwise, we've got other publications, and this was our native plant, Landscaping for Native Plant booklet. We sell lots of these, especially to master gardener groups and other nonprofits. So we did a reprint of that, and that was the $2,500 plus another $500 of design. Our online presence, we have to pay to have Zoom, we have to pay for our website, and that's over $8,000. That's a big chunk of our expenses. The accounting was the setup for QuickBooks. That will go away next year, a little bit of postage, and then some tech consulting to help get our meetings running. So that all came to that $38,000. So overall, we have an election, we made over $11,000, almost $12,000 this year. So it was a good year, and we appreciate you all participating and sending in your memberships and donations.
Thank you very much, Kirsten. And Karen, can you please give us a membership report?
Sure. So for membership, as Kirsten mentioned, it is the bulk of where our income comes from. So all of our members support everything that we do. We don't solicit for donations other than that little checkbox on programs. So it's really an important thing. So this is a report showing 2024, the little chart in the corner shows in January, we had about just over 1,000 members, 1,083, shows you the different levels we have. And then at the end of the year, we had 1,142. So we increased a little bit. So it's always good to see that little increase going every year. But the map shows you where our members are. We pretty much have a member in every single one of our counties in Maryland, which is, I think, not usual, because a lot of times those lower Eastern Shores, the members are not necessarily as consistent, but you can see the bulk of our membership is in the Washington, Baltimore area. And then we do have, we track if you're in Washington DC, Northern Virginia, but we also have 47 people who aren't even in the, Maryland and Northern Virginia or DC area. So that's the membership report. Anybody has any
Thank you
questions?
very much, Karen. That looks very good. And we're always looking to have additional members. The more members we have, the more people we're reaching with our message. Also, the more clout we have when we have various initiatives that we undertake, such as New Maryland laws. So thank you very much. And that brings to an end all the topics in our annual meeting. I'd like to get a motion for adjournment.
Since I'm a stickler for formality, I move that we adjourn.
I
Thank you,
second.
Alan.
I second,
Thank you,
Ellen.
Christina.